guys, it's Ariana. Hope you're doing well. I did one of these capsule planning type of videos back in the fall, so I thought I would do another one. I think it's a really great way to kind of put your thoughts down, I guess metaphorically, onto paper, just to kind of help you put your capsule together. So that's what we're gonna do today. It's gonna be a combination of like things that I'm loving right now, plus what am I planning to do for this capsule, and then I'll probably tack on like some things that are on my wish list as well to help me achieve the vibe or the visual that I'm going for this capsule for this season. So if you love capsule wardrobes or interested in that and all things to do with it, then you can subscribe down below. But let's go ahead and jump into basically like what am I feeling for this season. Every time spring rolls around, and really any season, but I'm just ready for like a freshness to my wardrobe. And lately I've been loving a little bit of a different style, so I don't know if my style is fully changing, but I would say I think I'm leaning a little bit more into a particular style. So I'm liking a lot more of like classic and sophisticated styles. I guess you can kind of classify it as like old money-ish, but with a little bit more flexibility. I'm popping up here my Pinterest board for this capsule. I do one of these for every season, so if you need a little bit of inspiration as well, I'll leave it linked for you so you can kind of like browse through that, get some ideas. But I'm noticing a lot of like clean lines going on here, and even some like preppiness to the classic. But yeah, I think that's a little bit of like a departure for me. Kind of for like spring and summer, I've always kind of leaned into the much more like girly, cottagey, prairie style for a spring and summer, and I think that's always gonna be there. Like I love my dresses that are in that style, but I've been really liking this kind of really elevated, sophisticated style. So I don't know, I think I'm gonna play around with that just a little bit. The words that are kind of like standing out to me are clean and fresh, romantic, like just kind of feel or mood basically. I feel like I'm drawing a lot of inspiration from like the clean girl makeup, but not necessarily like the entire aesthetic. But yeah, that's kind of like the overarching feel. So from that, I feel like I've been really inspired by like the 90s Chanel thing that's kind of been going around right now. I feel like these tweed jackets and these little suit sets and things like that have really made a comeback, and lots of pearls, and of course the bows have been around for a little while too. Yeah, I've been really liking these like matching suit sets, I guess, especially with shorts. I don't know, something about that look is just so chic to me. And also like the 60s style has really been inspiring me lately, like the shift dresses and the bright colors with that. I've been seeing a lot of these like vintage ads, and I pinned several of them of like 60s, I guess, catalogs or whatever. I've just been loving that look. I don't know, the knee-high socks as well, like that's such a cute look that I really want to try this season. And also vintage headwear too, like that's really been catching my eye. Like those little pillbox hats or scarves or other kind of hats. I feel like there was just a lot of different headwear that was used back in the 50s and the 60s. I was searching on Etsy a little bit, and you can find a couple different sellers that have some. I don't know, might be something fun to play around with, all these little accessories that are just kind of outside of my norm, outside of the comfort zone. Since these are just accessories, it may not take a lot to like try out the style, so might be doing that. But even if I don't, I just really love the look of that, so I wanted to share that here. I've also been really into the voluminous blouse look as well, because I always really liked a feminine kind of romantic style anyway. This is not like that new, but I think I've been drawn a little bit more to it lately, and just the look of it with like a simple pair of jeans or something very sleek on the bottom, but then you've got this very blousey kind of like statement piece. And with that, I think it's so cute when you layer like a vest on top of it, a little quilted vest or something like that kind of ties in the front. I think that's so cute. I love that look. So again, these are all just things that I've just been really into and loving right now, that I've been pinning like crazy on my Pinterest board. I don't know how much of it I'm actually going to really incorporate in the capsule, but I think it just helps to throw it all on a board and just get inspired and look at it all and see how you can translate it. As far as the actual plan goes for the capsule, I am still gonna do a seasonal capsule this year. I had mentioned previously that I did want to change up the structure of how I've been doing my capsules, mainly because I want to do a loungewear capsule as well. That's more for like stay-at-home mom, work from home type of situations. Something that's just going to be a little bit separate, that are going to be core pieces that I'll wear majority of the time, but then also have a separate number of items in the spring capsule that encompasses this vibe or mood that I'm going for, that I can really dress up and play with outfits with. So I'm gonna have to try it out and see if it's gonna be a little too much to manage. I'm not sure, but I want to try separating it out and maybe have less in each. We'll see how that goes, but I'm definitely going to show you like the loungewear capsule as well. So I'll do a separate video on that after I kind of pull the pieces together. For the overarching theme of that loungewear capsule is to be elevated but comfortable. So I've been gathering some two-piece sets that are really cute but also comfortable and functional, as well as a couple other very like comfy items, but they look like they wouldn't just be comfortable. That's kind of what I'm trying to put together here, so that day to day when I'm just at home being a mom doing all the normal things, I can actually feel a little bit more put together and get dressed into those items. But then also it doesn't take up space within the seasonal capsule, if that makes sense. I just felt like there was a gap there and they weren't really like working together in just one big capsule. And then another separate capsule, I guess, that I want to kind of put together a little bit more thoroughly is my activewear one. Mainly just for me, like I feel like I just need to go through and get rid of some old stuff. I don't know if that necessarily needs a video. Maybe I'll combine that in with the loungewear capsule video too, so that you can kind of see what I end up doing there. So now let's talk about wish list, because there are a couple items that I feel like I want to look for and add into my capsule, whether I thrift them or I find them elsewhere, I'm not sure yet. I definitely need to look through my storage first, so just in case I have any of these and I've forgotten about it, it's possible. If you saw my last thrift with me, I did end up finding a cute little shift dress, but I also would like another one, possibly in a black or maybe even a colored one. I think that would be really fun. I'm not sure how easy it will be, but I would love to find something with a sleeve. I'm gonna keep my eye out for that and see if I can find something, particularly something like this I've been really loving. And I also really would like to add a pair of tailored shorts to my closet. Most of my shorts are actually just like casual denim or kind of like a comfy type of short, so I feel like I am kind of lacking in that department. I mostly just have skirts, which is great. I love skirts, but I think having a nice tailored short would be a good addition, maybe in like a black, just something very classic. And then since I've been loving that very like preppy style as well, I would love to look for, especially at the thrift store, I would love to find a polo cable knit sweater. I think that would be really cute to kind of have. Again, a very classic preppy look. And then I did mention, of course, those different like vintage type accessories like the gloves or the hat, the socks. Like I'll probably look for a pair of knee-high socks in white or something. Oh, and this is another accessory, kind of random. I did mention this before, but I really love the look of those big chunky bangles. I feel like I haven't had bangles since like the 2000s, like that was when it was really big, but just love the look of that, like a matching bangle on each arm or like just really big ones on one side. I don't know, something about that just looks so elegant to me. I think it'd be cool to find some bangles in like an interesting shape, a little bit more organic looking. Yeah, basically just something that I have on my radar. This is actually an item that I've had on my list for quite some time now, but I would love to find a quilted vest. I probably will just find one on Etsy, like maybe somebody had made, but I like the look of like a more cropped quilted vest. Hopefully one that's like reversible would be great. That's got these little ties in the front. I just think they're so cute as a layering item, especially over dresses or blouses. I love the look of that. It is very prairie and cottagey, which I still love. And then something else that is a gap that I would really like to have is another closed toe heel that's a little bit higher. I have a lot of kitten heels that are closed toe, but nothing a little higher. The only pair that I have is like a pointed toe, like nude pair. And while that is a good shoe, I often find myself not wanting to wear those. Like for some reason they feel a little bit dated. So I'd love to find one that's a little bit more unique, that's got like a kind of a twist or like a unique detail to it. Maybe even like a loafer style high heel or a Mary Jane of some sort or something like that. I'm not in a rush to get it. I kind of doubt that I'm going to be able to thrift what I'm really looking for. So I'm going to be hunting a little bit, I think, and I'll just see what I find, but I would love to add that to my wardrobe. So yeah, that's it for the things that I'm loving and things on my wish list right now. I'm really excited for spring. It's already March, so I guess it is kind of spring already, so I'm a little bit late in putting this capsule together, but I thought it'd be fun to take you along my planning process of it since I am currently in the middle of that. I am feeling that itch to go through my closet and pull out things and take things out and do a little bit of a refresh and declutter in a way. So but yeah, look forward to a couple of capsule videos. I'll do the lounger one and also the spring one. Let me know if you'd like to see the actual process of putting that together, or if you just want to see the completed capsule. If you're interested in that, then I can definitely do that with you. Yeah, I'd love to know your thoughts on that. Let me know also, what are you loving for spring? What other things are inspiring you right now? Yeah, I guess that's gonna be it for me for this video. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.